Before this video begins, anything and everything said is an allegation unless it has been proven in a court of law or they've admitted to it on their social medias. Now, odds are Leslie won't sue me. However, if you do sue me for my opinions and the reporting of these allegations, you're a bitch. Right, Leslie Clark. Anyone know the crimes or the name?
Not the name, but she does look familiar.
Right, Leslie Clark is a TikToker from Louisiana in her mid-20s. The majority of her content is her rot streams, which, if you don't know me, I refer to rot streams as people who sit there, just witter about nothing, and just don't do anything. There's very little actual entertainment. People watch them to laugh at the individual, not at the individual's, I don't know, comedy or gameplay or opinions or anything like that. Now, she lives with her grandmother, who I'm pretty sure hates Leslie, actually. Because anytime Leslie's or the grandma's heard, she just sounds like she's so fed up with Leslie, either pulling scams or crying about dudes. And it certainly doesn't surprise me, because Leslie does have a criminal conviction, and that was for stealing her grandma's car. And in fact, her grandma would bond her out and let her move back in. But she shows no respect to grandma, who didn't, let her rot in prison, let her move back in.
Yeah.
Now, despite Leslie's disrespectful nature towards her grandma, be it getting loud and drunk, just vomiting everywhere and not cleaning it up. Also, her grandma, her grandma is the one who clears her up her drunken vomit from stream, right? Her grandma only actually really gets mad when Leslie swears on stream.
That's the thing she gets mad about.
Yeah, realistically, I think her grandma said you've got a sewer for a mouth, and coming from an older person, that makes me smile.
Check that filthy mouth. Yes, ma'am. You have got a sewer for a mouth, and I hear it in here with the door closed. Come on, don't you dare get on that phone and cuss like that again. See your ass in the house. God damn.
Which is wild, given how much I swear when I stream. Watch the streams, by the way. Watch Nixi's streams, by the way, when this is out. Oh no, the Zelda phone would have ended by then.
Yeah, I think well, unless we get the second month unlocked if we hit the sub goal.
Exactly. So like and subscribe to Irinixi, link in the description. Leslie's always drinking. Or listening to loud music. And it got to the point the police were called on her by her neighbours, and she was almost arrested for public intoxication. This happened live on stream. And it led to this delightful little argument, because she was arguing that it can't be public intoxication if she's at home on her porch.
Right.
I can see the argument. It's the sanctity of the property. It's not public property. But I think the police's whole thing was it's still, viewable from the public. And, you can hear him in the clip, playing with the handcuffs. He's ready to arrest her. One thing she says.
In the jail right now for public intoxication.
It's not public. I'm doing it at home.
Okay. I'm trying to work with you here. Let me talk to you. I'm not going to arrest you right now for disturbing the peace by public intoxication.
How am I disturbing the peace?
Okay, so I got a call from neighbors that said they saw you walking down the street. You were being very, very loud.
I wasn't being loud.
Okay, to them you were. That's all that matters.
That's bullshit.
That's all that matters. You want to go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge?
I wasn't even talking.
You go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge that's what you want to do?
No, I'm just saying I wasn't even talking when I was walking home.
Alright, so I'm ready to take you to jail right now. You gonna shut up and listen to me, or you gonna be good? You keep mouthing off to me, I'm gonna take you to Donaldsonville. I got all day long. I got all night. I got 9 more hours. Stay. Go walking down the street anymore. Don't do it anymore.
I don't blame you.
Okay, you understand? Leslie, if I get called back out here before you again, I'm taking you to jail.
For nothing? For absolutely nothing. Don't worry, I'll call it away. Don't worry, I'll be calling it away. Motherfucker. Yo, how is it freaking public intoxication when I'm doing it at home? When y'all see me open the bottle sitting here? And how am I being allowed?
Right.
Well, he's ready to arrest her. Because if there's anything if Leslie is the type to disrespect grandma, right? You know she is the type who has no respect for the law. She has been involved in numerous scams, and some of the reasons are like horrendous. Like she wanted to have the money to buy vapes.
Vapes.
Yeah, she was scamming people for vapes. And here's one of the scams she ran, right? She claimed that her cousin had a newborn child that needed baby formula, right? Which is an expensive necessity at that time, and it still is today. A kind individual who donated enough for 2 tubs of baby formula would discover the money was going straight to Leslie. And baby formula, like, it isn't cheap, right? Well, I had a look at the American baby formula market to see how much it is. I've seen some cost $52 in Walmart for 1 tub.
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah, it's expensive. No wonder people are I don't have the financial security to have a kid. Nah, shit.
Right.
And talking of kids, Leslie has a weird history with kids, but an even weirder history with men.
That's a segue.
Yeah. We'll get with the men, and then we're not going to get with the men. We're going to discuss the men, then we'll discuss the kids. Right? One of the men, but the most important one, is called Perry. Now, they'd been involved with each other sexually, and they had a relationship, but it lasted no longer than a week, right? So, they got together, let's say they got together on a Monday, they had broken up by Sunday. And this was years ago, but she still cries about it on stream. Which, I get it, it can take time to get over a relationship.
Right.
But years later, he even has his name tattooed.
Oh, how fun.
And in the screenshot I can find of this tattoo, it's from her Facebook, and it's fucking iconic, right? Because it's the Facebook post, and then it's Perry himself underneath calling her fucking creepy. It's this delightful little chef's kiss moment. It's just mwah, mwah. It's scripted. It's almost scripted. If it comes out that this is scripted, it's the biggest brain movement I've seen. Right.
Right.
And when she learned he was seeing someone new, made this now iconic video congratulating the girl who kissed the boy she loved. And when she's crying, it's a work of art. I'm gonna need to see if I can find you guys the video. This is one of the ones you need to see.
To the girl who kissed the boy I love. Hi. I'm the ex, and I know this might sound crazy, but you got him. You got him. But do me a favor. Don't break his heart. Always be there for him. Always have his back. Take care of him. And love him unconditionally. Make him happy. Make him know his worth. Always, always be by his side no matter how bad things are. Make him happy when he's sad. Be his shoulder to cry on. Most importantly, take good care of him and love him like I did. If you don't fight, he knows how to make up, so I did.
But she's released multiple videos about him, mainly crying. And in fact, one of them where she's like discussing about him, she's sort of like in the Taco Bell work uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just there like, fuck. I was gonna get Taco Bell for lunch. I was really feeling like a beefy nacho burrito when I was scripting this. I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
She also has this delightful habit, right? And just if you can't tell sarcasm, right, because you're either American or autistic, I'm being very sarcastic with the word delightful here. Where she'll obviously she farts on stream, like I've farted on stream, whatever. But she like proper like leans so she can like get the fart out. She's got her tongue out for concentration. She's got a proper fart concentration face. She's not muting her like audio for any common decency. She's just fully sending these farts. It's disgusting. She's also been accused of being a racist, and I could only find this one clip in Kiwi Tape's video. And if you know a clip about racism is good when they say, "I'm not trying to be rude or racist or anything, but," it's the but. And she goes on to say that like black people smell, and I don't get what like being black has anything to do with hygiene. But she's kind of lost me there, right?
I'm not trying to sound freaking rude or racist or anything, but you know how bad a black person smells if they don't take a shower after a few days?
And as you heard earlier, I said she has a weird history with men and kids. And to my knowledge, she has about three young child victims, right? Well, not young child victims, 3 child victims. The first one we're going to talk about is Wyatt, who was 16 years old, and they dated for 11 days. She has very short relationships, I'm realizing, almost like people have realized a mistake. Now, to this day, she still makes TikToks about him, right? And she claims she didn't know any of their ages, but would admit to it later on that she knew their age. Another victim was AJ, who, after they dated, came out as a trans male. So, was woman, now dude. I think that's how it works.
Right. Trans male would be female to male.
I don't want to assume, but I came across the information of trans male. If I've got that wrong, I apologize. Leslie would then proceed to harass, dox, and dead name the individual. She would later come out as trans later, and it is believed that this was done to catch AJ's attention. Because there's been this, I'm trans, but there's no attempt to be trans. I don't really know if that's my place to theorize this, but whatever people got going on, they got going on. She's got to run scams for vapes, and I know transitioning can be expensive, so
yeah,
it might be a money thing. But the most well-known victim is Ethan, who was 15 years old at the time of his victimization. They would be messaging online, and after he revealed his age, she would send him unsolicited nudes. 2 years later, in an interview that Leslie was a part of, he was revealed that not only had she sent him nudes, but her dad had also sent him nudes. So he'd been victimized by 2 different people in the same family.
Ethan, I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me, and I'm 17 now.
You were the one? You were the one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me. My sister has the account logged in.
You are Courtney's brother.
Yes, ma'am.
My God.
Yes, ma'am. My sister has all the login to that account, all the info. Her father even sent his to me. Like, the whole family's messed up in the head.
So, okay, I have a question, Ethan. And Leslie, please, did you know he was 15 when you sent those photos?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
No, I didn't.
Leslie, how old did you think he was?
Somebody told me he was 18.
Why didn't you ask him?
Man, I'm going to be straight up with you. I told her how old I was, I said, I'm not allowed to talk to anybody above the age of 17. And that's when she had sent the nudes.
Did you ask for those pictures?
No, ma'am, I did not. I showed my sister, right after she sent them, I showed my sister. And that's when her and my sister.
How old are you right now?
I'm 17.
He's 17.
You're still a baby. Okay.
So he's not even 18 yet, Leslie.
When called out about it, she would claim that it had been years since these things happened, and it doesn't even matter anymore.
Just to let you know, this shit happened like fucking years ago, and everybody fucking knows about this shit, and I fucking changed. Shut the fuck up and
You still dated a child.
I never dated a fucking child.
Multiple children.
He sent nudes to one.
No, it's not. It was just one.
It doesn't matter if it was just one, Leslie. That doesn't go away.
At this point, everybody fucking knows about it.
Proof.
Everybody freaking knows about it, and it's old fucking is. I fucking changed. I haven't done that shit in fucking years.
Which is very fucked. You're very much like saying, oh yeah, it doesn't matter that I like made you a victim.
Right.
This was years ago. But plot twist. It hadn't been years. There was also Connor, who, when this video of her saying she had a crush on him was put out by her, she inadvertently admits to knowing his age by saying he's too young.
But I can't date him because he's too young and shit like that, but I do care for him. I do love him. He means absolute world to me.
So she's not only an aunt, she lies about it, she harasses her exes, it sounds like she shits herself on stream, she's a drunk, she scams people for baby formula, and she also has this weird habit of chewing her tongue. I don't know what's up with that, but that's probably unassociated with anything. But given all this, where are we putting her on what is slowly becoming the TikTok sex offender registry?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm personally thinking between Brandon Brutal and Brandon Hiberlin. Because Hiberlin's victims were like young, they're like prepubescent, right? Brandon Brutal, as it seems, only had one. She's had multiple, as well as the scams she's run, the harassment of exes, and just generally being vulgar.
Yeah. That sounds about right for me.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you have enjoyed this Degenerates video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't tell you who we're doing next. I don't have anyone scripted for that. But if you, well, I've said that if you have enjoyed, like and subscribe. Yeah, check out Nixie and Alex. Links in the comments below. Comments, description. And until I see you next time, take care of yourselves.
Uncommon professional.